and you can hear like hurried talking, and you hear a voice that you haven't really heard before, and you hear it just say, things are not looking good for you. What are we going to do about this? The Kraken is going to have its way with you. And that's what you hear as you walk up to the door.
1 sec.
Good, that's
Sorry,
good.
Simo. I'm sorry.
And I might duck off to the door and just like listen a little bit more.
Okay.
Am I familiar with what the Kraken is?
That is it's like the short form of what the newspaper of the town is.
Oh, the Kraken's ink. Okay.
So you kind of get up closer to the door and you hear Anders respond, "No, I don't think it's going to be that bad at all. I think it's going to be good, actually. You got to hear their side of the story anyways. I don't think that a boatload of dead people is going to land too well for you. You sent them out there. This is on you. I don't care who swung the sword. I will swing the quill. And the people will believe the truth."
And I want to walk and interrupt this guy and just walk in.
Okay, so you walk in and you see.
Excuse me, anybody home?
You see an extremely well-dressed gentleman with a tied back ponytail. And he's kind of sitting there like tapping a quill on a paper, on like a parchment that he has. And Anders just kind of pacing around his living room. "Oh, speak at the devil."
Oh, hey. I don't like to be called that.
Well, no. Angel. I meant Angel. And your band of merry angels, wherever they are, thank you for coming here. Is it just you?
At the moment.
Well, that's going to have to do. Mr. Chisel here is...
How do you spell that?
Like chisel.
Okay. Jeez. Okay.
He is preparing the story about your adventure, and he seems to only be focusing on what's happened in the last 12 hours. But, I mean, a heroic adventure for sure, for all of you.
Oh, no doubt. You'd be a fool not to run with that side of the story.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, you mean stopping a smuggling ring of taking human bodies across the ocean to, I don't know, be smuggled to some dark, deep part of this country? I think we did a great justice taking out a smuggling ring.
Oh, and you have evidence of this?
We saved...
Where are these people?
They're in town.
Oh, they're in town, just conveniently walking amongst us now.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you want to take a nap after a great deal of a heavy night? Being bounded and gagged and then now being liberated? I think I would like a quick little nap after that dark terror of a night.
So you see him writing down bounded and gagged on his noteboard. Interesting. And you wouldn't happen to have been the one to have done that to them, would you? What was the name again?
At the moment, that's none of your business.
Oh, well, it's about to be. I think that not just Saltmarsh will be interested in this one. I think this goes all the way to the top. I think King Scotty himself will be interested in this one.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my medal in the mail. How about you let me know when that gets in, poster boy?
Poster boy. Anders, you should tell your little friend here how to treat somebody with the most powerful quill on the entire coast. Wyatt, I know he might have rubbed you the wrong way, but really, he's gonna write a great piece. We just need to let him know what really happened.
And I'll let my group do the talking. I don't feel like talking anymore to Chisel. Sorry, Chazelle, my bad.
I'm sorry, Chisel. Maybe just have a seat. I'll get Scarin to bring you something. Why don't we step into the other room? And he kind of quickly ushers you away. What are you here for if not to tell me what happened?
Do you think I want to tell him?
No, I guess you don't have to. But maybe not now, but eventually you do.
Sure. And sure the rest of my group will do it justice.
Okay. So then why did you come here alone?
Well, I mean, my group didn't really decide on where we were going to meet this morning, so I figured I'd come talk to you. I think you were the only one of the few council members I didn't see last night, so I'm sure you got the news. Word travels fast.
Yeah, I certainly didn't miss that one. I wish somebody would have come to get me. I'll say it this too, Grix, the door is open in front of you. I'll kind of jump to you for a second, but the door is open in front of you at Anders' house.
Yeah, I'll just I guess I'll knock on the door first, and when it obviously like opens a little bit from the pressure, I'll just let myself in.
So when you enter, you have the kind of grand entryway. To your left, you see this strange man that you've never seen before sitting on a couch being served tea by Scarin. And then to your right, in the other room, you can see kind of pushed back into the back of the room, Wyatt and Anders talking to each other.
Yeah, I'll introduce myself to, I'll say hi to Scarin, obviously, and, wish him a good day. And then I'll walk myself up to Chisel. And is it Giselle or Chisel? Because you said Chisel. Giselle, okay. So I'll walk up to Giselle. Chisel.
Yeah.
I'll walk up to him and introduce myself. Shake it, offer my hand to shake.
And he just kind of like brushes some hair out of his eye and doesn't stand up. He just kind of reaches out his hand to shake yours, and with his other hand he grabs his fresh cup of tea.
See Anders speaking with my fellow compatriot, and you are?
Oh, you're one of the group.
Oh, did Wyatt already? Did you already speak with Wyatt about what might have happened?
Wyatt, you see him right down. No, but if you're willing to share, I mean, I had a great piece lined up for you.
Oh,
why don't you
care to
all the details?
Well, why don't you tell me what you have, and then I can kind of maybe fill in some gaps and help.
Go fuck yourself is written in big letters.
Well, unfortunately, he had other matters to tend to, as you can see over there. But maybe from the top, you could give me everything. I mean, it sounds like a heroic adventure. And you're doing great service, saving prisoners, I heard.
Yes, yeah, we saved some slaves, absolutely. And yeah, we rescued a few of them. We came across a band of miscreants, at the abandoned mansion, just up the hill over there, and they kind of, told us what was happening with the ship that you now see docked at the, over there by the markets. And then we decided to take over the ship, through some means, some trickery and all that. We incapacitated the crew, sailed it back here. We had one of our other compatriots. Her name is Peaches. I'm sure you've seen the bird flying around here. She flew ahead, grabbed Eleander. Eleander grabbed the guard, got the guard ready, met us at the dock. They boarded the ship and they slaughtered the entire crew. They kept the captain, though. They took the captain. They took the captain. I don't know where. They took him naked. The reason he's naked, though, is because Wyatt and we incapacitated him and the first mate. Wyatt then stripped him down, took his clothes and took his appearance to kind of fool the rest of the crew. It was really very heroic stuff. He really truly is the hero in the story. He was the one that kind of the mastermind for all this.
I know your alignment. I know your alignment now. It's chaotic.
So once he got taken off the ship, they said they were gonna remove all the bodies. I don't know where they're bringing them, but they're moving the bodies somewhere. I brought one of the prisoners back to my little apartment in the warehouse because he needed somewhere to stay, and I didn't want to just leave a prisoner who we just rescued who was a slave. I didn't want to throw him on the streets. What kind of goblin do you think I am? Come on now. So I brought him over and made sure he was good to go. I believe one of my other compatriots, Milo, and I believe there's one more, Feyorn. That's our entire crew. I believe Milo took the other ones. Now here's the juicy part. Now take a little sip of your tea because you're gonna really, really like this one. Besides the prisoners on the ship, we also found a boatload of weapons, literally, like a crap ton. And we met some lizard folk. They told us that there's a civil war brewing in their homeland. I believe it's a civil war. It might be just a war. Some sort of war is brewing over there, and that's why they had these weapons. They're going to transport them there, help the cause, I guess. We kind of interfered with that, and well, hopefully, potentially stop the war from happening.
Okay, let me just recap. Make sure I've got this right. Okay, you stop me if anything sounds. What's that, buddy? Incorrect.
Yeah, absolutely.
You and your crew. You have yourself.
Whoa, no, it's Wyatt and his crew.
Oh, I see. Okay, so Wyatt is the leader. Okay. So he guided you.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I would look up to Wyatt as our de facto leader for sure.
Oh, and just to clarify, would you say that you personally might be, if you had to do combat with Wyatt, would you be afraid of that? Would he scare you?
No, Wyatt and I go back, pretty long ways. Him and I are pretty, I wouldn't say we're close, but we're not good friends, but we're not strangers.
But if he demanded something of you, you would be afraid to go against his word.
I don't think so, because we didn't really have that kind of relationship.
That's okay. We can skip back to that later. Okay. So, again, correct me if I'm wrong on any of this. You and Wyatt and his group,
yes,
went to a haunted mansion. Found that there was.
Well, I never mentioned haunted.
Oh, sorry. I just heard some rumors earlier.
I didn't see any ghosts.
You went to a mansion.
Yes.
And you found that there was some sort of connection to this boat and this captain.
Yeah, there was a small band of miscreants, so to speak. We took care of them, if you know what I mean.
You executed them.
Yeah. We might as well call a spade a spade. Yeah, we murdered them. But to be fair, they fired first. They shot at us
I don't
first.
care
So
about any of that. Okay, you've killed them, and
Yes.
now you found that there was some plot involving
Yes.
a ship and a captain
Yes.
and a crew, and through trickery and deception, you knocked them all out.
Yep.
And then,
yeah, I can tell. I can give you some specifics on how we knocked them out if you really want.
Do I, like,
don't
I
know.
do I hear any of this, or am I just with Anders?
I'll say you're a little bit dialed in, but don't worry, you're gonna catch on in just a second.
Okay.
And then he kind of like he puts his cup of tea down and stands up to like keep going with the story. And as he puts his cup of tea down, Wyatt, I'll say that's when you and Anders kind of like look over. You see like excitedly, Chiselle is like writing all this down, and then, and you can do whatever you want at this point.
Anders, I think maybe we should head back. Grix, buddy, what are you doing here?
Oh, I was just recounting our heroic adventure with the sea ghosts and how we
That's
managed
fantastic.
to.
How about we just cool the jets for a little bit? Let's take it easy, and we'll finish the story later. You know, we got to talk to Anders. You know, you and I, we got business to take care of. We'll catch up later.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look at Chiselle and yeah, I can always come back and I can, help fill in the blanks or fill up whatever you need. My name's Grix, by the way. Make sure my name is in there, please. Of course.
I'm way ahead of you. I am going to go and find myself a couple of locations that include slaves. I will see you later.
Yeah, make sure you check out. It's this warehouse. If you go in there, this is how there should be. You'll notice a blue guy in there. That's where one of them is.
Excellent.
Tell him I sent you, and Feyorn sent you.
Oh, Grix, buddy, I don't know what you did, but that can't be good.
Well, I was telling the truth about our our heroic adventure.
Listen, I don't need any press. Why do you think I came to this city? Why do you think I've been doing scummy ass jobs? Because I ain't trying to be in the public eye, right?
Yeah, but nobody here really knows your name. So
well, I might have to change it. I might have to change a couple things because I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be known.
It's like Joe Dirt.
Are you saying you've changed your name before? So is Wyatt your real name?
It doesn't matter. Anders. Doesn't matter.
I insight check that.
You can if you want.
Yeah, I want to know what the hell.
Okay, so Simo, just roll whatever you're gonna roll, and then tell me what it is, what the result is, and what the type of roll it is. It sounds warm to you. It sounds good.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Anders, I'm sure we got a lot of catching up to do. I'm sure you want to hear the story yourself.
I do, but I think I have to go chase him now. I cannot let him roam this town without some sort of escort. Especially not now.
Wait, why? Was I not supposed to say any of those things?
You may have said a little much, but that's fine.
Oh, I didn't say who hired us. I didn't say, who told us to go do these things. For all he knows, we just went and did it on our own.
I mean, if he's at Anders' house, what do you think he's doing here?
Well, I didn't tell him, Anders was involved at all.
Fine. But he showed up at Anders' house. He's trying to put two and two together. It doesn't matter. Grix is fine. We'll take care of it. Anders, you go do your thing. I'm sure we'll catch up later, but we will find you.
Okay. I'll just give me an hour or so. I'll come back. It's
Sure.
fine. And he just takes off running after.
Grix, let's take a walk. Gonna put my arm around him. Take a moment to adjust to the new height. Grix, listen. I appreciate your forthcoming, truthful honesty. But if you saw the look on everyone's face last night, maybe we gotta bite our tongue until we really know what it is that we want to say.
I think the people deserve to know what
Sure.
what
Hey,
went down last
listen,
night.
and they will. I promise. I promise they will. Have I ever lied to you, Grix? Other than, you know.
I'm trying, you know.
Other than the boat stuff, you know, the usual.
Personally, like when it comes to our personal relationship, no, I don't recall
Right.
you ever lying to me.
Yeah. So take a leap of faith on me here. Just
Okay. Simmer it down.
just simmer it just for a day, 2. We'll talk to the group. Maybe we won't mention the things that you said. Maybe we'll just ask him what we think might be best said. But you know, it'll be our little secret. Just cool your jets.
Just like the boat, right? It's our
Ju-
little
ju-
secret, just like
just like the boat.
perfect. Listen, I'm just trying to get mine.
You get yours.
That's-
I'm getting mine.
all
Don't
I-
worry. But let's do our thing.
And worst comes worst, you skip town, right?
You said it, not me.